Graduation is a mere 24 days away, and as a senior myself, I can honestly say that there are a lot more nervous emotions than excited. Jobs are hard to find in the economic quagmire that our nation is only beginning to come out of. So the new question on the horizon for seniors graduating at Georgia College this spring is what's next? I'm joined now with Mary Roberts, the director of the Career Center. Thank you for joining us, Ms. Roberts. Can you tell me what your best advice to seniors about to graduate would be?
Well, one of the big things we recommend to seniors is to go ahead and start thinking about what your plans are now and using resources that are available to you on campus. Before you graduate, it's going to be harder for you to come back and use the Career Center once you graduate.
Right.
We're in 132 Lanier Hall, and we encourage students to make an appointment with us to go over your resume. That's very, very important. We see a lot of people try to just start applying to jobs and doing all those things before they really make sure that all that preparation is taken care of. So you want to make sure you have a really good resume and that you're tailoring every resume and cover letter to every job you apply to. And so sitting down with a career advisor in the Career Center can really help you figure out the best way for you to do that.
Okay, yeah, that sounds like it would be very beneficial for students. Now, what about juniors? They have some more time before seniors to graduate, but should they get a jump start? What all can they do? What resources do they have?
Well, one of the things we recommend to underclassmen is to do an internship. Mm-hmm. So if you haven't made plans yet to do an internship this summer, that's something we recommend to juniors or even sophomores. We have a job database called Career Connection that students can access through our website, which is gcsu.edu/career. And so you go to the student link for Career Connection, create an account, and that's where we post jobs and internships that employers have told us about. We've got over 400 things posted right now, so this is a very important resource that underclassmen and those seniors and graduate students getting ready to graduate can use.
Okay. Now, what are all the resources besides, having your resume and your cover letter checked out and using Career Connection? What else do you offer at the Career Center?
We'll also do mock interviews with students. We'll do those in person by appointment. We do them for people getting ready for graduate school interviews or job interviews. We also have an online program called Interview Stream at gcsu.interviewstream.com where students can actually videotape themselves doing an interview over the internet with a webcam, and then they can hear themselves. And that's really important for people to do because often when we hear ourselves, then we realize what we need to do to improve our interviewing skills. Often we're not as good at interviewing as we think we are.
Yeah, seeing yourself on camera can reveal a few surprises,
right.
I'm sure. So if I were to come into your office and I said, well, I'm having this interview and it's for this position, you would sit down as that employer and interview me as though I was getting that job.
We ask in our mock interviews very similar questions every time. It's really about the interviewee coming in with a goal in mind, a job in mind, and answering the questions in the context in which they want to work. So that's really on the interviewee much more than it is on the interviewer. So it's really important to come in prepared for your mock interview. We have people who will use Interview Stream before they come in for their mock interview, and then they've practiced a little bit before they come in, and so they're a little bit more prepared.
Okay, well that does sound great. Now, what about events coming up? Do you have anything now that we only have a few weeks left of the semester? Are there job fairs or things that students should know about?
Well, unfortunately, we're really winding down on that. So seniors who are just kind of now waking up, it's going to be harder for them. We finished our last job fair of the year yesterday in Atlanta.
Okay.
But next Wednesday at noon in Chapel Hall, we'll be doing a workshop on LinkedIn. So that would be really important for seniors to go to because LinkedIn is something we really encourage students to use to help with their job search. This is a social media tool that allows you to really connect with professionals.
Now, is that just a website you sign up for?
It's a social media site that has millions of users, and when you've applied for a job, then go and find somebody from that company on LinkedIn and connect and maybe make that online job become more of a personal connection.
Okay, well thank you so much. You've been very informative.